Hello, this is wmpyr. Here with me, I have something to represent the average folding knife. This one came with a whole bunch of other folding knives, so honestly, it couldn't have been more than $5 for this. I'm thinking like more along the lines of like $3 or something. Even though it's a cheap knife, it's actually quite solid, and I do actually like it. I do like it a lot, actually. But like you could go on eBay and get something that looks way cooler than this for like $10, $15. Except those knives, I guarantee you, a lot of them will just start to fall apart or break for no rhyme or reason. And this one would outperform it, no problem at all. That this one is much more solid than those, right? But anyway, like I said, I wanted something to represent your average folding knife, so that's why I got this guy. Alright, so obviously this is going to be no comparison to this bad boy right here, the Lapu Lapu Corto knife. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be testing out the closed position capabilities. So right here, I just have a regular cardboard box. It's definitely on the thicker side. Maybe you guys can see from right here. It does feel quite solid. Okay, so let me go ahead. First thing, hammer grip position. This one is not as long. The handle is not as long as the Lapu Lapu Corto, so it's going to have limited length sticking out at the bottom. But you know what? Let's go ahead and try it. Let's see what happens. So ready and go. All right, no problem. Went right through with a single shot. It was solid. I did feel a lot of the cardboard against my own hand. So my hand made a whole ton of contact right there. But as far as puncturing, I think it did a really good job right there. And I hit it fairly hard. So, okay, now let's, I don't think I need to do more. That was a solid hit. So let me try now with the Lapu Lapu Corto on the other side over here. Okay, so as you can see, as a little bit more sticking out, and the part that is sticking out, it's a triangle shape. Okay, and like I said, this has a reinforced piece of metal chunk down there. So let's see what this can do. So ready, 1, 2, 3. My fist, I don't know if you guys can see, it dug through. This went through so easily. Oh man, you see, can you guys see that? Yeah, it did this. It did all of that. So it went in so easily that my whole fist was going through. So I don't know if my fist made any contact at all with the actual strike part, because it just the whole thing just was going to go through. So, and I honestly hit that with less force. So that's crazy. Look at this, right? Versus this. And that's no joke by any means, okay? That's no joke, but man. All right. So next, I have to check out the top part, and obviously the top part is not going to do as well because, you know, look at that. Most folding knives, the top part is like that, right? So let me try it on this side right here. So ready, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so there, honestly, that was me. That was my hand. I felt a lot of that on this finger going through. So I just punched through this way. Bam, like so. And there you go. This punch, it may seem weaker than the hammer fist, but I've been working on this punch on the punching bag, and you would be surprised if you train it just how well a punch like this goes. So as you can see, I mean, it of course, this is a smaller surface, so when I hit it, the corners are going to break in a lot easier. Than this has more absorption right here because this is a wider. So this ripped right here, but you could see it hit right around there. But I definitely felt that on my finger. Okay, so now with the LLC, it's going to be quite different. I could hit right here. But before I do that, why don't I go ahead and use the ramp? Okay, so let me make contact with the ramp. 1, 2, and that was, I don't know if you could pause that, but my fingers did not touch the box at all, and I really like that. I really like not making contact and preserving my hand and letting the tool do all the work. So right around his armpit, you could, I don't know if you guys, how much you guys can see, but it went right through. It went past the ramp, the top part of the ramp. It went all the way like up to here, but my hand was safe. So therefore, it's not just the hole right here. It went all the way down to like about to there. If you guys can see that, let's see. Yeah, it went solid in. Okay, so now let me go ahead. The top part, it should be something similar to what you saw over here, where it's just gonna rip the whole box. So now let me do the back part. This is another feature that's missing in most folding knives is this area right here. So using that area, I'm gonna go this way. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, that once again went through so easily that my fist, this knuckle did make contact. It went through all the way through, and then I felt my knuckle make contact. So it just, that's penetrating power, because they call it the horns. So the horns went right through this way, and it almost looks like a cut, right? Where it just went diagonal, boom, like that, a diagonal cut with the horns. So, and then this one too, actually, this went in through right with here, and then it sunk in, so there's a little bit of a cut motion. Whereas with this one right here, with the regular folding knife, I went in and it just caved everything in, because, well, this is a flat, or it is rounded, but it's basically a flatter surface just ramming it through. So that's what happened. So anyway, I hope you found the comparisons there interesting. Thank you for watching, and take care, folks.